Hello, Monday night. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you for showing up for the Monday Night Collective. Hey, Manny. Hello, Anita. Dead Stars. How y'all doing on this beautiful Monday evening? So, hope y'all had a good weekend. If you missed out on the two-time in tarot that we had Saturday night, it was a good show. Gonna check the Who's Who's deck just to see who we're talking about tonight. Great Spirit, guides, guards, protectors, ancestors, archangels, angels, divine light of life itself. Please be here and provide us with some wisdom. All right, so we got the Gemini card peeking out. The air, the lovers, the twins, ruled by Mercury. All right, who else do we got here? Oh, a wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Sounding like a karmic. Maybe a Gemini wants to come in and wham bam you? I don't know. Midas Touch and Mr. Destructo. I never thought I'd get these two cards together. So somebody with the Midas Touch, but also they're good at destroying things. So they got a good and a bad side. I don't know. I don't know if we're talking about the same person. Kind of sounds like my ex, but what else is new? They usually protrude into the readings regardless. Let's keep going. Who's who? Who are we talking to? Oh, Toxic Mother. All right, so I guess we're doing a reading about my ex. Yeah, I'm going to do a collective and then I'll answer some questions. Let's see what little wishy-washy's up to tonight. Something to do with the Libra? Oh, they're going to project all over you. Okay. At least that's a decent warning. All right, Spirit, tell me more about the dumbass that fumbled me. Ooh, the Five of Swords. Coming forward with some communication. Maybe fighting at all costs. They're trying to fight for something. All right, Spirit, tell me what's going on. What's the deal? Not that I really want to waste too much time here. Clearly there's a message in it. Okay, so somebody loves themselves. 9 of Cups. It's about time. Oh. The Emperor upside down. I get this feeling that they can't manipulate the Emperor anymore. They almost kind of feel manipulated by the Emperor. Like the tables have turned, is the feeling I get. Oh, there's definitely new information. There's new inspiration. There's new ideas coming out. There's new passion somewhere along the line. What's the deal? One of these days, this energy is going to be out of my head, out of my face, out of my mind, out of my energy, out of my readings. Come on, let's get over with it. Let's go. Come on. We got the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, upside down. So somebody's healing. I know I've done my healing, but I don't know if I'm going back to that bullshit. Like, part of me don't even want to talk. At this point, I don't give a shit about the closure. The way that they treated me, that was the closure. I don't need closure anymore. If they're going to come in and try and manipulate with a new idea, try to come in with their wand, it's not going to work. Save yourself the gas. Well, they're trying to get rid of the toxicity anyway. Maybe they need help. Maybe that's why they're coming in. Come on, let's get this message. Ooh, okay, the 10 of Cups. Alright, so maybe they want to have the 10 of Cups. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're focused on. Maybe they had a change of heart. I don't know. I'm kind of intrigued, but I'm really not. Because if they think they're coming in with the same energy, they better not. Don't even bother. Yeah. We got an Ace of Cups here on the bottom of the deck. Fuck's sakes, just in time for Valentine's Day. Yeah, they don't want it to end. Fuck's sakes. Yeah, 4 of Cups upside down. That's clearly the energy I'm in right now. Seven of Pentacles, yeah. Upside down. They don't know how they're going to come forward. Everything is screwed up. All their priorities are screwed up. They don't have priorities. Everything is falling apart by the looks of it. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Something about wanting to collaborate, wanting to give, wanting to support, wanting to invest, balance out the scales. But they're not coming in with an emotional fulfillment. It's almost like they're coming in just as a friendship. Oh, they can't rest. They're not at peace. They're definitely not at peace. So maybe they're feeling guilty. They want to right the wrong. Maybe they're coming in with something. Maybe they owe you something. I don't know. Maybe it is a commitment. Maybe they're coming into, because this came over the 9 of Cups, so I'm thinking this very well could be them having a commitment with themselves. They're finally healing. They're finally making priority for their emotions and their inner commitment to their overall self-love, I guess. Maybe it's just to say that they're making progress in their healing. Finally, they don't want to be the douchebag anymore. That's the feeling I get anyway. Yeah, they don't want to come in and clean up the mess though. They don't want to be accountable. Yeah. They don't know whether or not to be on guard or let their guard down. Very well could be me. Or if this resonates, it very well could be you. So somebody's coming in actually trying to do like a reconciliation, but kind of calming the waters for some odd reason. That there's something going on with that. But they don't know how to come at you. The whole thing is when you go at somebody, you might want to be honest. You might want to be sincere. You might want to take your fucking mask off and actually be who you are. Stop posing as some stupid idiot that doesn't really know what they want. All this wishy-washy, no commitment, no nothing. How about you come at it right with some honesty, some truth, respect for yourself, respect for the other person. Honesty is the best thing in a relationship because at least you know where you stand. You're on the same page. But if you don't have honesty and if you're constantly keeping information away from your other person, what do you expect them to do? How do you expect them to act or react? Like, enough with the mind games. Let's get on with it. The whole thing is there's no shortcuts when you're looking at stuff like this. There's no shortcuts when you're dealing with betrayal, when you're dealing with lies. You got to own up to it. You just got to own up to it. That's just the way it is. You got to tell the truth. It's the only way to be. You know, once you're accountable for your side of things, that's an honorable thing. That's where you gain the respect of the other person, by being accountable for your own actions and not having to manipulate somebody into a relationship in order to try to get them and then manipulate them in order to keep them. Like, they should want to stay on their own accord because of the way you treat them. If you didn't treat them like an idiot or an asshole, or like they didn't mean anything, maybe a worthless piece of shit, kind of grain of sand on the ground, then maybe they might have some self-worth. Maybe they might have some feet to stand on. Maybe they might have a ground to stand on. To build out their own legacy, maybe their own job, maybe their own entrepreneurship, whatever the case may be. At least stand there with them and cheer them on, you know. Don't rip them apart to the point where they can't excel with their life, all because of envy and jealousy. Any final cards? Yeah, somebody's having a hard time here. Yeah. Somebody's not liking the fact that or that I'm, whatever the case may be. We've got the Magician upside down, we've got the Wheel of Fortune right side up, and then we've got the Ace of Pentacles upside down. Okay, so this person is definitely pissed off at the glow up that's happening. And they're jealous that you're doing better than you were when you were with them. Whoever this is resonating with, you're doing way better than what you were when you were with them. Now they're jealous of the fact that you're glowing up. You've actually got a life happening. You've actually got something going for you. And they're jealous. They're envious of it. They either want to be a part of it or they're going to try and sabotage it. One of the two. That's the way it's looking at. Yeah, the Empress is coming out upside down. Yeah. Four of Swords upside down. Yeah. And the justice upside down. This person's getting some karma. That's plain to see. There's definitely some karma happening here. They can't even rest. They can't sleep. Spirit's definitely showing them a new thing. They're looking like they're trapped. The Ten of Swords. They don't know what to say. They don't even know what to think at this point. Like, I almost get a stuttering. They're almost stuttering, like they can't even get their words out. It's like impossible for them to even get a word out. Babbling along. I don't know. Yeah, use your intuition. You might as well read their mind because they're not going to come out and communicate. Pretty much. That's the joys of the High Priestess. You don't really have to tell her much. She just automatically knows. The High Priestess is in tune. And it coming out after the Empress, we very well could be thinking that the Cosmic Empress is pissed off at the manipulation and at the lies. The lies, the deceit. There's definitely some shit going down. We got the Sun at the bottom of the deck, so there is going to be some sort of something coming forward. Use your discernment, use your intuition as what's being told to you, because I don't think they're going to be telling you the whole truth. Yeah, they're just going to basically try to play the pity card and just tell you about all the chaos that they're having in their life, and probably that they need some sort of help from you. Well, had they not tried to sabotage me for the last year, I might actually have something to help them with, but that sucks to be them, because the answer will be no. At this point, I can't help them with anything. What am I going to help them with? I'm barely scraping by as it is. By the way, I'm open for readings, personal readings. Somebody doesn't want to let go, though. We got the Eight of Cups. Upside down. Somebody's not ready to let go. Like... But there's definitely karma happening. And I think that's why they're coming back. Because they're wanting the karma to not be so bad, and I think if they right their wrongs, they thinking that they're gonna repent, that the karma is not going to be so bad. But once you open a floodgate, there's no closing it. There's no way of closing it until it all recedes. You know, it takes a heck of a lot of power and energy to close that gate up after it's been opened. If you'd like to send me a donation, it will put you in line for a reading. You can do so through my PayPal. All the information is in the description box below. We got the Two of Pentacles. Somebody's not being able to balance it out. They're literally falling apart, and this is why they don't want to let go. Spirit's saying that they found peace with you. You're literally the most peace they've had. And that's why they want the Ten of Cups with you. But I get a feeling that there's this message here stating that if they can't get the Ten of Cups with you, they don't want it with anybody else. And if you don't want it with them, then they're going to try to sabotage you even more. Because they don't believe that you have the right to have the Ten of Cups. They don't believe that you have the right to... It's almost like a getting an ownership view kind of vibe, actually, from what I what I'm getting from this. And if this is, sorry, asshole, you don't own me. You don't own me. That's not happening. You're in for a rude awakening if that's the case. Feed into my delusions. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the Knight of Swords. We got the Lovers upside down. So they definitely don't want be... They're definitely still coming in wishy-washy. They're coming in with some truth, but it's only half truth. It's only half truth. They're coming in, they're trying to stand up right, but they're not coming in with anything viable. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Like, what else is new? It's nothing new. It's all the same crap. Oh, very much a narc. Very much a narc. And they keep wondering, how does he know? How does he know? How does he get 10 steps ahead every single time? How does he know what I'm planning? Probably planning some sort of stupid Valentine's Day crap. Thinking that they're going to pull on my heartstrings for Valentine's Day. It didn't happen for my birthday because I called them on it for my birthday. I literally called them on it. I messaged them. I says, you know, if you're thinking that you're going to use my birthday as an emotional manipulation to try to get back into my good graces, I'm going to call it right now and say no, not happening. So they went and spent all their money on their ex instead, which the ex didn't even appreciate it in the end anyway. So not only did he save up all this money for me, which didn't work out, because I'm not oblivious to the situation of his manipulation. I'm calling him on his shit every step of the way. And this is why he doesn't like psychics. This is why he doesn't like intuitive people, because they see right through him. They see what he's all about. It is what it is. But yeah, he's coming in all wishy-washy, can't even offer a pentacle. He wants to talk, but he's not even coming in with the truth. He's coming in saying that he doesn't want to end things or that he doesn't want to walk away from it. Meanwhile, he can't balance anything. And here he was coming in like he knew what he was doing. Meanwhile, he couldn't even do the books right. Come to find out at the end of the year, he's $10,000 in the hole to the company, to his own company. But I'm the one that doesn't know how to do things. I'm the one that, you know, that's all delusional and crazy. I'm the one that can't fucking take responsibility for my own actions. Well, he can't even run his own company. He's got to go get some other outfit to go and do his paperwork. When he went to school for business management, he's got no excuses why he can't do the work. Oh, what? His brother bought him out of his company? Because his brother found out that he was manipulating him and manipulating the whole team and basically treating them like puppets? Oh. It's a sad day. It's a sad day when the mask comes off and people finally see you for who you are. Sucks to be you. Maybe you should have maybe thought of that before. Maybe you should have maybe went about it with good intent instead of creating a tower for yourself. Alright, not going to spend much more energy on this. Is there any final messages before we go into the card pulls? What do we got here? Yeah, he's not resting, coming in fast. Fast communication, fast action. We got the 8 and the 9 of Wands coming out together. Okay, so they definitely want to call a truce. They definitely want to kind of, I don't know, dwindle the chaos. Maybe calm the chaos. I don't know. Any final messages here? Please, cards, Spirit, just get it out of your system, because I'm just about done with this energy. Tapping into my fucking readings with stupid Page of Swords, Mr. Wishy-Washy, can't even communicate. Miriam, do me a favor. Don't be spamming the feed or you're gonna be out. Two of Wands, definitely coming forward. We've got the Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, down to the Two of Wands. They're making a decision. They're at a crossroads. It's almost as if they're wanting to let go of the third party finally, which would be nice if we found out some information on that. Because they're totally denying the whole third party bit. But I know, I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. The Hanged Man's come out, and it's talking about being hung up on a certain way of looking at things and changing that up. Kind of being stuck with stagnant energy, kind of tied down, kind of being manipulated. So it very well could be that this Knight of Pentacles has been manipulating the manipulator. I told you once, I'm not going to tell you again, Miriam. You're all on notice. If you can't act right in my chat, you're not going to be here. I don't mind you conversating. I don't mind you talking. I don't mind you asking questions. I don't, that's fine. If you're going to come in here and act up, you're out. I don't got patience for that. All right. Yeah. Third party. Awesome. All right. Any final messages for this stupid ex? It can't fucking make up his mind. Oh, judgment. Judgment. There's definitely karma coming in. So I think that's maybe what they're coming at me with. Maybe they're catching their karma. Maybe they're wondering whether or not I'm doing spell work. Guess what? I'm not. I don't have to do spell work when I give it up to the divine, because the divine deals with it. Okay? Maybe 10, 15 years ago, was I doing spell work? Yeah, I might have probably hexed your ass. But guess what? I don't need to do that anymore. Okay? Because the divine takes care of all the dirty work. Okay? And I think the divine does a better job, because guess what? The divine sees all. The divine knows all. And the divine knows and feels the intent within your heart. It knows the truth. It knows how you feel. It knows how you're planning and scheming in your head. Right? So if you want to come at me with a bunch of stupid drama, guess what? You're getting blocked automatically. Okay? Not happening. Okay? Which basically serves to the point. If you can't show up right, don't show up at all. If you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Just move on. Go in a different direction. And I guess, had you treated me better, maybe I'd have some better things to say about you. You ever think of that? You ever think of that? He's hidden from my channel, but I know he somehow finds a way to watch. He watches every single video that comes through. Yeah, we got the Three of Pentacles, wants to collaborate. Wants to work together, finally. No, they just want to be part of the deal, so that way they can get in on the prosperity. That's what the whole deal is. They think I'm a millionaire already, which isn't the case. Final messages. Yeah, an ending's coming. Maybe they're going to finally learn their lesson with this. Because I've clearly put my foot down. I've clearly put my foot down. I'm not playing anymore. I'm not playing these stupid games. Okay? This is about utilizing the lessons that you've learned in your life to move on to your next phase, your next season. Closing doors, getting recognition, showing the world what you're made of, using what you've learned to bring you into your next season, leveling up, right? I know this is me, but if this is them, congratulations. I'm truly fucking happy for them. But really, yeah, it's all about leaving them out in the cold. Leaving them out in the cold. Wow. They left me out in the cold. How does it feel? How does it feel being left out in the cold? Not having any hope. Having to go into hermit mode. Because nobody wants to be around you because you're that bitter. I know what that feels like. I know what that feels like. You can't even talk to people because you're so bitter, you're so broken. I know what that feels like. You can't even converse with anybody even at the donut shop. You don't know whether or not they're against you or for you. What's the final messages here? Yeah, again, they don't want to leave. They're obsessed. The Six of the Swords upside down. They're getting rid of their toxicity at least. Maybe they need an exorcism. It might do them good. Seven of Cups. There's still a lot of distractions, though. There's definitely a lot of choices. Okay, the Tower card coming out of a tower, building a foundation, starting over. That's probably me. But if it's them, congratulations. It's about time they get their fucking act together. Any final messages? Yeah, I'm done with this. I'm done with this. All right. Yes. Yes, indeed. Oh, I've been wanting to go on earlier too, but well, that's all they got. That's the only bit of creation and creativity they have. Is what's going to be their next lie? What is going to be their next deception? How are they going to swindle somebody else? Okay, so we got the Ten of Cups and the Chariot. Somebody's definitely moving towards their wish fulfillment, so that's good. That's good news. We got the Temperance, quite possibly Sagittarius is moving forward. Let's see. For the 9 of you, let's do a name roll call. Anybody looking for questions answered? If you'd like to hit the like button, it'd be greatly appreciated. It helps you tap in. Also, if you'd like to provide a donation, the description box has all the information as well as a link to join as a member. Now, I just want to go over the membership. The membership tier 1 through 4 is an actual reading that you can get for becoming a member. It also enrolls you to the early videos. It also enrolls you with the workshops and the classes that I'm going to have in the near future. It also provides you with the ability to ask questions with the flight membership tier as well. I am just doing this as a period of time for the overall collective for my subscribers and for the people that want to jump in and watch as a freebie. But I'm also going to be doing this on the member side going forward after a couple of months. Once I get the member base situated and I can get a certain night a week, we're going to be doing a lot more on the membership side, so you might want to get in there and take advantage of that. The chats are going to be closed down. It will be a members only chat eventually, so there is a $4.99 version of my membership for that specifically. But the good thing about this is if you look into the description box, you'll see that there's a donation tier for different classifications of readings. That is the actual donation tier. When you go in and you sign up for a membership, for a monthly membership between tier 1 and tier 4, those memberships is still going to do the same thing for you with the donation tier, but it's actually going to be a reoccurring monthly payment. So you'll actually have the ability to get a monthly reading with me, personal monthly reading with me. You just have to book 3 days in advance, and I'll be happy to take the time out to book you in for a reading. But understand that if you take the monthly membership tier 1 through 4, it is a discounted price to the pricing in the donation tier. It's almost like almost a $10 discount on the membership side of things. So you're going to get access to new videos early before anyone else. You're going to get access to exclusive membership videos, monthly videos. I've just been going through a really rough time, so I'm just kind of working up to that whole aspect. It's a marathon, not a race. So, but if you go on the membership side, it's actually a discounted price compared to the donation tier, and you get one a month. So, depending on the size, depending on what you're looking for, it's all available there. Well, it is what it is, right? They tend to dig their own hole, and then they wonder how they're going to get out of it. And then usually the one that's, usually the hand they're biting is the one that feeds them. And then they're asking them later, oh, can you help me out of the hole? Nope, nope. You can, you didn't help me out of my hole, so you can help yourself out of your hole. You might start digging some steps into the wall before, the more you dig out the wall, the more dirt you'll have under your feet. So chances are you'll eventually get there. The feeling I get anyway. So, name roll call. 17 people in the chat. We got 5 likes. Can we get those likes up? If you'd like to ask a question, please give a like and tap in. We're going to do the favorite emojis. So, if you want a question or a card drawn for you, put your favorite emoji in the chat, please. Name roll call. Favorite emoji in the chat. If you have a question, you can go ahead and put the question in the chat as well. Amani. All right, Spirit. What messages do we have for Amani? All right, some things are, you definitely got lots of changes happening, a lot of more metamorphosis. You've got some contracts ending. You could be very well saying goodbye to a relationship. You very well could be moving. And you're kind of reluctant, and you're kind of freaking out because it's all happening so fast. And like you're not really knowing where you're gonna bounce to. Does that make sense to you, Amani? We got the Hierophant upside down and the Ace of Pentacles. How about Q official? You just go shave your own beard and leave my beard alone, okay? I'm not shaving my beard just because you said so. Go somewhere else. No, not happening. You're having to love yourself a little bit more there, Amani. All right? Try to kind of work on your self-love, your self-nurturing, your self-forgiveness. You know, work on yourself because it's so worth it. Stop being so damn critical and don't have so many expectations of yourself. It's one thing to have a class. It's one thing to have integrity. But when you raise the expectations of yourself and you can't meet those expectations, it comes to a position of failure and lack. Okay, now this isn't to tell you to lower your standards. This isn't saying that. But bring your critical aspect of how you think of yourself to a more compassionate area, a compassionate idea and perspective. Okay, because kicking yourself while you're down isn't the way to go about it. Okay, you know, and the good old Holy Spirit wouldn't, you know, definitely wouldn't want you to be, you know, kicking yourself when you're down. You've been through enough already. Spirit, is there any other messages for Amani? You're feeling kind of stuck in your perspective. I'm getting a feeling kind of like you're kind of frozen. You're kind of appalled, but you're kind of shocked. You're kind of in limbo. You're kind of stuck. You're just not sure what to do, where to go, how to get there. It kind of, Spirit's got you kind of on almost like a lockdown. And I think this is for you to kind of work on your self-love and you nurture yourself and nurture your inner voice, your inner knowing, and really get acquainted with who you want to be and how you want to show up. Okay? Because I'm getting this feeling you're focusing on everybody else and you're looking at the past quite a bit. You're comparing the now to the past, which shouldn't be the case. Like, this is a Manny 2.0. All right? You're coming through a lot of difficult times. You're on your way up now. I get this feeling, and you're really kind of wondering what's next for you. And I think this is what's got you in this hangman position. Because you still kind of got the old nostalgic points of view and paradigms and programs in your head. And Spirit's saying that you're going to start getting downloads, and they're going to be very much a revelation coming over you. New ideas, new perspectives, new way of looking at things. It's really going to change the way you're looking at life. going forward. Okay, so I hope this helps. Is there any final messages, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, take a rest. Take a rest. Take a knee. You've done enough. Stop taking accountability for everybody else. Take accountability for yourself. Okay? Unless you have children, you kind of have to, like, mind them and mend them and mold them into half-decent humans. You know, you can't really take a knee and rest on that. It's a kind of a 24/7 job, right? But stop taking accountability and responsibility for other people's stupidity. Stop making excuses for them. Let them sit in their shit. Okay? I hope that helped. All right, who's next? RS, are you still with us? RS, are you still with us? All right, I'm going to move on for now. Dead Stars, are you still with us? We got 20 people in the chat. Can I get some more likes, please? Death Stars, Dead Stars, Spirit. Oh, we got the star on the bottom of the deck. All right, Spirit, what do we got for Dead Stars? What's going on with Dead Stars? What messages do we have for Dead Stars? Five of Cups, the Hierophant, the Three of Wands, the World. You just entered a relationship with somebody. There's a lot of lies, a lot of deceit. They really threw you for a loop. They literally ripped you a new one. Like, the whole aspect of your self-worth went to the shitter because of this person. Spirit's asking you to be patient with yourself. I don't have patience tonight, okay? I don't. I really don't. I'm definitely not in the Three of Cups energy. Stay on topic, hang out, be patient, wait your turn. Okay? as far as naming a car for an edit, that's a touchy subject right now, but maybe another day. Dead Stars. What I just said is in the cards. Did that resonate with you? Hey, J-Dog, welcome in. Because we got the Hierophant upside down. That's an ending of a contract. We got the Five of Cups right side up. That's mourning the loss of a relationship or emotional uncertainty. A lot of issues with that. Dwelling on that, what no longer serves you. Having some patience. Okay? You've put a lot of work into something. You just gotta stay focused on what's important. The world here is about not wanting to end a cycle, or someone else not wanting to end a cycle. And it's about not learning lessons that you should have been learning. It's like looking the other way, putting the rose-colored glasses on. You know, like it's the Nine of Cups. Like this really threw you for a loop, because you were really chill before this all happened. Before this heartache, before this shit, this manipulation, and all this crap that went on, like, you did not need to go through this. And it's almost like they did this to see how far they could take you, to see if there was any type of reactive abuse there. And you're like almost focused like Bruce Lee. Like it's like you got so close to snapping, but you didn't. And Spirit's saying you more or less just walked away. And it was mainly the straw that hit the, that broke the camel's back was the fact that there was lies. There were things that came to illumination that you didn't ever suspect to actually be happening, and they happened. And deep down, there was still deflection, there was still denial, but deep in your soul, what you feel. Don't question it. This is your confirmation, if that rings a bell with you. Is there any final messages? Seven of Cups. Okay, so you're going through the cognitive dissonance, you're going through the confusion, you're having two different conflicting thoughts in your head that is playing in your head that's like they're fighting with each other, right? So you gotta drop it all. It's kind of like walking down the street with like 7 bags of groceries and needing to put them down for a minute to rest. It's the same deal, just put it down. And then when you go to pick everything back up, pick up what's important to you and leave the rest behind. Enough is enough. Okay? Focus on what's important. Focus on what's of value to you and your ascension and you leveling up. And don't get distracted. Okay? Focus on what's important. Because you're going to have a lot of choices come at you all at once. So keep that in mind when you're going forward. Okay? I hope this helped. All right, name roll call. Who's next on the list? Who's next on the list? Favorite emoji in the chat, please. We're doing a list reset. Because we went just down from 20 down to 9 people. So whoever's here and you want a couple cards drawn, throw your favorite emoji in the chat, please. All right, Shannon. Thanks for stopping in. Donations are greatly appreciated for anyone that like to donate. You're helping me eat. Okay. Are you a Gemini by chance? Shannon? Hi, Emma. Welcome in. I'm only asking if you're a Gemini because we got the lovers out here upside down. A Cancer? Okay. Cancer. That would make you a water sign. Ruled by the moon. My condolences if this is true, but I'm picking up on the fact that you might be a widow and you're having a hard time letting go. Does this resonate with you? It very well could be that, or there was an illusionistic relationship that's come in that has ended that you're having a hard time moving on from. One of those other two. So I'm not too sure which one it is. But we got the Lovers upside down, the Chariot upside down, and the Death card come out on its side. Now, the Death card doesn't necessarily mean death specifically, it just means an ending of a cycle. But however, with it coming out on its side and with the Lovers upside down, I don't know. I was kind of getting an odd one. Okay, so the second one. So you're coming out of a relationship, you're having a hard time moving on. All right. What do we got? Why do I get the feeling that you were breadcrumbed? Like this was a big, huge, fat illusion, and you were just breadcrumbed the whole time. So many promises, so many dreams, so many awesome ideas come to the table, and then one by one they get like snuck off the table and like chucked in the garbage can. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting from this. The cognitive dissonance is real. The second guessing yourself, the confusion, the inability to make an actual decision because of the confusion, not knowing how to think, what to think, what, like, because 1 minute this person's nice to you, and then the next minute it's like a fucking nightmare. And you don't know what person you're going to get from moment to moment. Does this make sense? Thank you, River. Any other messages? We got a Page of Cups coming in. We got a Page of Cups coming in. Very well could have been a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that you were dealing with. It's either that or you're finding a new inspiration for love. Very well could have been. I think it's just you needed the confirmation. You needed to get out of the confusion and the chaos, in order to just be clear-headed enough to be able to make a decision. Because of the confusion, it was really difficult to make that decision. So it very well could be that somebody's coming in talking about love, or this could very well be you moving out of this situation towards new love. Either one. Okay? Now the page is relatively masculine, however, it doesn't really matter. Right? You can flip the roles as they go. Any other messages? What do we got here? Yeah, there's definitely a new commitment coming in. With the Hierophant, quite possibly a marriage proposal. What else, Spirit? What we got for Shannon? What else have we got, Shannon? 9 of Wands. You're finding it very difficult to settle down and just kind of take a breather. Spirit's saying you're not focusing on yourself, you're just focusing on work. You're trying to focus on something other than yourself because yourself is a little unbalanced right now and you don't want to work through the unbalance. But, tell ya, if this is coming in, you want to work on yourself. You want to get yourself ready. You want to get yourself prepped for this because this is actually a half-decent relationship coming in. It's new. It's innocent. Okay? Like, it's going to give you butterflies kind of love. Okay? This is going to maybe help you realize that, you know what? Despite the fact that you've been through what you've been through, you're still able to continue on. You're still able to move on. You're still able to make steps forward and progress. Despite all of what you've been through. All right, Spirit, what else? Yeah, you're working too much. You need some time to grieve. Stop pushing it under the rug. Yeah. 4 of Wands, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit. You're not resting, you're not recuperating, and you're still dwelling on the heartbreak, you're still dwelling on all the emotional chaos. But we've got the Hermit here, and you're kind of going into hermit mode. You're going into recluse. You're going into yourself. You're trying to find that inner light. You're trying to find that inner wisdom, which is a great thing to do, but be compassionate. You know, don't have so many high expectations. And Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is healing. So healing takes time. You can't just heal overnight. You know, it's not like instantaneously healing just by like, okay, I got the right frame of mind, now I got to just keep going. No, you got to give yourself time to grieve. You know, even if you have a good cry one night, get it over with. You know, you have that time and, you know, process it. Give yourself time to process what you've been through. Learn those lessons. Make sure you're aware of those red flags so that way when shit goes awry in the future, you notice it right away. You acknowledge it and you're like, okay, I'm nipping that one in the bud. You know, and call them on it. Call anybody on the red flags that you receive. Call them on it. Find out really where it stems from. And it's good to talk it out, especially with people that are triggering you. Because you'll know whether or not they're deflecting you. You'll know whether or not they're giving you a load of bullshit or not. And it helps you realize and learn on how to distinguish who you're speaking with and what the whole deal is. Use your experience to learn from, rather than shying away from it. Yeah, use your intuition. You got powers within you, my dear, and, you know, you got to stop questioning yourself. Things will be illuminated very soon. Okay? It's going to piss you off, but it'll set you free. Okay, so stand strong. You've got this. Okay? First and foremost, the situation with the Lover's card, okay? This is the masculine and feminine aspect to self, okay? To be able to have a union with someone else, you first have to have this union within yourself. Allow your masculine and feminine self come into union. Try to balance them out. Try to allow them to have some sort of a relationship. It promotes self-love. It promotes self-care. Self-respect, integrity, compassion, forgiveness. Get yourself balanced out. Get yourself ready. You got some good new love coming in. Okay? The High Priestess is telling you, yes, go into hermit mode, but use your intuition. Trust in the divine. The divine's got you. I hope that helped. Emma Catterson or Jody Obies. Are you still with us? Alrighty, Jody. Alright, Spirit, what do we got for Jody? Yeah, you're not resting either. You probably resonated a lot with that last reading. Yes, you have. That's a confirmation. Wow. You got some good things coming to you, though. Yeah. Spirit saying have a little bit more patience. You're being very impatient about something. And you're almost at the verge of self-sabotaging. Yeah. You're not resting. You're working yourself overboard. You're overcommitted. You're giving too much of yourself. And you think you're going to get something out of it. You're waiting very, very patient. However, you've got a Tower card. You've got a Tower possibly coming. And Spirit's saying that it's health related. You need to slow your roll, my dear. Okay, we've got the Eight of Wands coming out here too. And the Hanged Man, you're stubborn as fuck. Sorry to say, but you are. It's the truth. There's a lot of inner work that you need to be working on, and you're just totally looking beyond it. Work, 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 work. A big focus on monetary balance, which is fine. Eyes on the prize. It's probably your motto. You're very much committed to what you do, which is commendable. You like to give to others. But yeah, you're burning yourself out. You need to slow down. Did that resonate with you at all? You're kind of losing hope. You need to turn the TV off. You stop watching the news. Like, it's every day you're watching the news. You're totally enthralled in it. Back away from the TV. But how would I get all my information? YouTube. Look it up. Watching the news isn't really helping you. Being bombarded into the news and what's going on in the world is not helping you. It's not helping you heal. Because you're focused on all the other chaos. Meanwhile, you're not working with your own chaos. And you wouldn't have chaos in the first place had you been more attentive with it, within your personal stuff. And now you're kind of overwhelmed, you're overburdened, you don't really know what to do, how to do it, where to go, what to do. You're kind of in a limbo, you're not really sure. So you just focus on, what you've been doing. It's kind of like your schedule, your routine. You just stick to the routine. Stick to the routine, stick to the routine, stick to the routine. It's been your focus. And the routine is literally burning you out. Spirit's saying your body's even giving you signs now it's starting to shut down. It's like giving you things to, little ailments here. Now, there's definitely a transformation coming in. Quite possibly a offer of marriage. But I have a feeling this offer has already happened and you're walking away from it. You're just waiting for the right time to make your move. Hmm. Yeah, lots of distractions, a lot of heartbreak. That's why you're focusing on work. You don't want to focus on anything because if you do, you're going to break. You're at the point of snapping. That's why you're doing it the way that you're doing it. I get it now. And I almost get the feeling that if you stop to kind of focus on your own situation, you're going to start bawling and then you feel like you're not going to stop. It's just going to be this like overflowing of emotion coming out because there's just so much. So you need a vacation, I think, is what it is. If you're able to take some time off to take a vacation, or even a weekend away for yourself, go to a spa, it will be worth your money. You are worthy of that. It is justified. If Dr. Aiden had anything to say about it, you need a vacation. So book the vacation to your favorite spot in the world and have a week or a weekend away for you. Doctor's orders. Not that I'm an actual doctor, I'm just playing around, but you get the gist. Any final message for Jody? Yeah, you definitely got some shit that you need to deal with, my dear. Show compassion to yourself, please. Stephanie. Hello. How's my favorite mod? How's my favorite member? Member? Yeah. Yeah. You're on the right track. Okay? The devil's upside down. Alright? You're on the right track. Keep going. Dispel the myth. Dispel the negativity. Keep yourself protected energetically. You know what you know where the toxicity is coming from. You know what you're dealing with. Just put your boundaries up. Hold your boundaries. If all else, because that will at least keep you safe. Somebody wants to walk over your boundaries, it might be time to put your foot down. It's either that or i.e. walk away. There's a time and a place for everything, and you've been through enough. I hope that helped. Take a knee. Take a break. Take a rest. You battled enough already. I hope that helped. All right, Pedro. How's it going? You're welcome, Jody. If you can throw me a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. Yeah, one day at a time. Spirit, what do we got for Pedro? Well, it's showing here that you're being taken advantage of in the job that you're at right now. You're giving too much of yourself. And the cards are also saying that you have a couple different options to look at. There's a couple different options that you can be striving for. So the Lovers is upside down. We've got the King of Wands right side up. We've got the Eight of Pentacles upside down. We got the Judgment right side up. We got the Seven of Cups upside down. We got the Wheel of Fortune upside down. We got the Three of Cups right side up. And the Two of Wands on its side. So the Lovers, for the job aspect of a reading, the Lovers is a restructuring of who you're trying to show up as. Okay, so this very well could be a change in how you look at things, change in how you want to look at the position that you're in. Very well could be looking at the different jobs, different things that you love compared to dislike about the current field that you're in. However, with the King of Wands, it's talking about going forward, shining the light on the darkness, shining the what you might not know, learning some new skills, having some passion, utilizing your intuition, your inner voice to try to work towards something beneficial for yourself. Now, comes with a lot of passion. The King of Wands knows what he wants. He knows what he's going for. He strives for it. He doesn't stop. He's a boss energy. Very well could be an entrepreneurial kind of spirit. And with the Eight of Pentacles sitting right beside it, Eight of Pentacles is talking about working on your craft. And this is showing that you're very distracted at the moment, okay, by a lot of distractions. And you're kind of being hard on yourself. You're being judgmental towards yourself. You have a very high expectation that you need to kind of like simmer down, okay, because you've just been through quite a bit of upheaval, manipulation, and now you know what the score is right now. All right. Now that you know what the score is of how things are panning out, you kind of you kind of know what or whereabouts you want to go with it, but it's still a little uncertain. Like it hasn't like things haven't started moving for you yet. Okay, it's like there's some sort of stagnance, and it's mainly due to the uncertainty that you've been dealing with. Okay, now there is a celebration here because this is a new beginning. This is a new perspective, a new way of looking at things. It's a new way of um, collaborating. There very well could be a new creation, a new collaboration with other people. It very well could mean that you're finding your soul family. It very well could mean that you're looking into a new avenue, and you're kind of excited for that. But you're a little reluctant to, you know, because you're at the crossroads. Once because you're at the crossroads, once you start going down this road, it's kind of inevitable. You can't like backtrack. You either got to do it or you got to shit or get off the pot. Pretty mo pretty well what the deal is. Cuz it's getting to the point now where, you're at the crossroads. You got to make a decision. Do you want this or not? Do you want to continue down the road that you are, or do you want to change it? Do you want to make it better? Okay? So this is all up for you. This is up to you and what you want. But make sure you're going with your heart. Make sure that you're going with the overall aspect of what you want to do. Okay? And realize that yeah, you got this boss energy about you. All right? You can do anything you put your mind to. All right? Maybe it's time that you apply to your own position. Maybe it's time you open up your own business. Try the entrepreneurial side of things. I'm sure you have some sort of talents, some sort of, something that you can do to make a little bit of coin, even if it's like a side gig. It'll keep you busy at least, keep you focused. So, but you're looking to meet some new people. Um, it's up to you. It's up to you. Uh, put down what no longer serves you. Get rid of the distractions. Try to aim at what you're actually wanting and kind of focus on that instead of all the uncertainty. Try to see yourself there already. That's up to you, my friend. That's up to you. But looking in this position, you have what it takes to get to where you are. You're distracted, and you need to focus on what's important. That's the big message here. Because right now, you're kind of in a stuck, stagnant energy with the Wheel of Fortune upside down. And it's due to the distractions. You're not focusing on what you should be. You're focusing on all the distractions, which it's kind of got you in this predicament to start with. It very well could be the ending of a relationship that you've been dealing with, and it's the aftermath of trying to pick up the pieces. But again, you're standing in your boss energy, the King of Wands. All right? Is there any final message? Yeah, you got the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new job, and like I said, I can't make this up. You need to be letting go of the shit that no longer serves you. Put the fucking groceries down and rest a minute. You gotta take your guard down, too. You've been hurt in the past. You've been swindled. You've been taken advantage of. Yes. However, you need to take the guard down a little bit in order to be able to receive some blessings here. Okay, the Ace of Pentacles is huge. It's very substantial. That's your confirmation. You're going to get a job. It's definitely coming to you very soon. But you need to let go of some shit before you can get that job, before you can allow those blessings to come in. I hope that helped. Meringue Tarot, are you still with us? You're welcome, Pedro. Keep your head up. Things are turning around for you, bud. Meringue Tarot, are you still with us? Any chance we do a name roll call? Is there anybody that wants a card? Isn't it so that, I wait in here all freaking day, get barely a message, and then the moment I want to go live, I got all these other messages popping in. Murphy, get a job. Good old Murphy's Law. Oh, Stephanie, you're going to get a birthday reading. What are you talking about? I'll give you a card anyway. But you're getting a reading. What the hell? The Lover's card. Like, the Lover's card. Every reading that's coming out, it's coming out, and it's coming out upside down. Like, just in time for freaking Valentine's Day. Everybody's got the Lovers reversed. Off to a grand start so far. My goodness. All right. Yikes. Okay, we got the Lovers upside down. We got the Five of Pentacles right side up. We got the Ace of Pentacles and we got the Ace of Wands. Not for long. It almost looks like a new house, too. Quite possibly a new job that's going to be paying more. This job's going to inspire you a lot more, too. With the Ace of Pentacles and an Ace of Wands coming out, like, you've got something definitely moving. Definitely something's going to be making some changes in your life. But the Five of Pentacles, it's almost like you're leaving the past in the dust. You're leaving the past in the cold. That's what I'm kind of getting with the Five of Pentacles and the Lovers upside down. Lovers reverse. It's like you're leaving the lovers, the whole aspect of the lovers, the whole aspect of a relationship out in the cold. You're focusing on your stability. You're focusing on your passion. You're focusing on your inspiration. You know, that kind of thing. And we've got visitors. Not all has been illuminated. Check the fine print before you start that course. Thank you, Anita. Yeah, before you go into coding, make sure you're reading into the fine print, into the contracts, into the whole approach of that. Okay, Steph? Make sure you dot your I's, cross your T's, that whole bit. But, you know, make sure you cover all the variables. Because it's definitely going to pertain to something that you might not be wanting. It might pay double what you make, but you might have some stipulations for certain things, like you won't have a life for the next year to 4 years because you're dealing with coding, because you're dealing with this or that, or because you're, you know. Make sure that all the variables are covered. Make sure that what you're getting yourself into, that you can handle it. First and foremost. The Justice card's coming out. So you can rest assured there's going to be some sort of retribution for all the shit that you've been through. What other messages for Stephanie for her birthday? Spirit saying you're allowed to take your guard down, but cut your losses. Because right now you're having a hard time balancing everything all together. And be patient with yourself. You're putting in the work. Give yourself some time. Okay? Everything's going to work out all in divine timing. But once you kind of get into the contractor school, then there's a debt there. What Spirit's saying for me is to maybe save up in some sort of a nest egg first before you jump into it. Or if you have some sort of benefits, great. But Spirit's saying maybe focus on balancing things out. Bring your pentacles up a little bit. And work towards it that way. At least you have something to work with. You're not necessarily having to work on a loan per se. Because if you're going to be doing this and it's going to be paying you, you're going to want to focus on the school rather than school and work. Because you're going to burn yourself out. You don't want to burn yourself out. You burn yourself out, you're not going to retain the information. It's going to basically sabotage the whole thing. So you want to be able to have that time to really put your time and your mind and your mind, body, and spirit into your studies if that's what you want to do. But it's really difficult when you have all these other irons in the fire or all these other expectations or all these other responsibilities. You kind of got to level shit out first before that goes. Okay. Well, if they're game for helping you upgrade, then why not? But just make sure you look at all the fine print before you say a full confirmative yes. Make sure you know for 100% sure what you're getting yourself into. That way, at least you can make your final decision, and you know you can take accountability for that. But if they're not honest with you, you don't need another broken heart. You don't need this inspiration to go to waste, is what I'm saying. Right? Right. It's looking favorable, specifically with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. It's it's a new perspective, learning new things, going in a new direction. Creating a stability for yourself. You are balancing things out. You're cutting your losses. You're being patient. Go with the flow, go with the moment. All right, let's do a name roll call for the 4 of you that's in the chat. I'll do a couple more and then I'm out of here. A name roll call. Who wants a question? Who wants some cards? And again, any and all donations are gratefully accepted. I'm very, very grateful for this ability to come onto YouTube and provide you my services and my gifts. Is there anybody here that wants a couple cards? You're very welcome, Steph. There is an exclusive membership video, so if you want to go check that out next. I don't know if you got a chance to check out the 2-Time in Tarot episode 2, but that's in a link form. I'm going to be putting it back on the membership side. But the special guest, Sandy, she wanted to see it again, but she wasn't able to join for some odd reason. She didn't find no join button for my member side, and even the link wouldn't work. So I'm not sure as to what's going on. So I had to unmembership that video and link it up so that way, you know, she was able to watch the video. I wanted to just bring it out in the public again, but meh, that's an exclusive. So yeah, that was great, eh? I enjoyed it. Out of the 4 of you, if there's anybody that wants a couple cards, bring forth your favorite emoji. Put it in the chat. And we're down to 2. All right, kids, I think that's it for me. An hour, I guess. 102.55. Sitting at 3 people. Just thought I'd come on and do a Monday night energy collective check-in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. No clue. More like a Klingon, I think. Yes, yes, we are. So, all right, kids, you have yourself a good evening. Thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and check out the member side stuff, and tell me what you think of that other video too. It should be posted by now, but it's a members exclusive, so it's interesting. I'm still looking at possibly getting you a free membership, Juanita. You work really, really hard, so I'm still looking into that once I find out how that works. Yeah, I'll probably be in touch within the next couple lives to go over that process. Otherwise, you'll just literally find yourself with an automatic membership. So I might just pin it in when you're not looking. So if you end up with the membership, you end up with the membership. I haven't figured it out, but give me time. Well, I figure, you know, at least for a month, you worked hard for it. You worked extremely hard for it. So has Stephanie. Um, and I very much appreciate all of your support. All two of you. So, anyhow, kids, you be good, okay? I know it's an early night, but I figure if we're just gonna have, what, one, two, or three people in the chat, it's cool to hang out and stuff, but, like, I need to make some money somehow. So, and I don't know what's with it, but three, usually we have more. Yeah, I didn't have much rest all weekend. And having to deal with my car, it was just crazy. So, but yeah. The car is now en route to Africa. Yeah. And I'm up $200. Hi, Naomi. I don't know. You're catching us right at the end of the live. Is there any chance that you wanted a couple cards drawn for you? I hope so. I'm still possibly looking into the motorhome. It's looking like 116 to $120 just for insurance. And then if I get the lease, I'm looking at I'm hoping it's no more than 300. 350 a month for the lease. You got a message that you'll need the trailer anyway. What do you mean? I'm not doing the trailer. I'm doing the motor home. The motor home is on a motor and four wheels. It drives. The house drives together. There's no tip outs. There's no. I don't know. I might eventually get a trailer for, like, you know, for your bigger project. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I gotta find the land for that. Yeah. 400 acres is what I'm looking for. Hopefully with a lake. A spring-fed lake. One trickle at a time. Well, kids, you have yourself a good night. Thank you so much. You can message me in Messenger if you like. I want to jump off of here. Now that we got 4 people in here. Oh, now you're making it up. 6 of Wands. Somebody's getting their flowers. Six of Wands, protected. Nope, it was on the card. It's your flowers. All right. You guys have a great night. Thank you so much for the card. If you want to reach out to Messenger, you're more than welcome to, Steph. We can hang out for a little bit. Go have a good dinner there, Juanita. Thank you so much for your help tonight. Ciao for now.